Good morning, miners. Uh, I'm here to, I guess, do a tough job, which is to introduce Bitmain, like you already know. Today, I guess I'm gonna be speaking about like how Bitmain creates sustainable solutions and efficiency for our clients, and speak about the products we currently offer and a future sales batch that we are launching from some of our flagship products. I mean, this is a well-known slide that we always show in our presentations. And this is to showcase, I mean, it's a new industry, right? We basically, our history is intertwined with the mining and the Bitcoin history as a whole. We had a humble beginning in 2013 to today. All the major milestones of the industry, and also like for for China, for the industry in China, we were present, and we were always striving to push the limits on what is possible in terms of ASICs. We developed several product lines from Bitcoin to Litecoin and several others in the pipeline that you will soon hear about. Not today, but soon. And we all know the name of the game, right? Is always like the highest hash rate with the best efficiency. And when people ask me like what is the secret of Bitmain, um, it's actually quite simple. Like most of our company is composed by engineers and our product team. We focus very hard on developing the best technology, reliable, sustainable for the market. And this is a showcase of our efforts throughout time, from the S1 to the S21 XP across multiple solutions like air, hydro, immersion. How much energy efficiency and hash rate we optimize. Um, Gonna talk a little bit about our XP series. Is basically our flagship products. I guess everybody know we released them last year doing our WDMS, and WDMS is really the time where we communicate to the market our new product lines. Uh, there will be a WDMS soon, and we will announce to the market to be seen. Please stay tuned. But speaking on like we developed these three lines of products, which is basically um, to accommodate the expectation of the market and the versatility that's mining requires, right? We have sites scattered all over the world with water access or no water access, with like high yearly average temperatures or low. And we thought we should provide solutions that could accommodate any situation. And the good thing about these products, they speak from themselves. Like, I guess many of you had direct experience with them, is that when you buy them, you can always like swap with some previous notice um, on the cooling solution. Let's suppose like I have a greenfield site. I don't know, maybe I will do hydro. And then you do a due diligence and you realize, well, maybe hydro is not the thing, but you place a contract with us because you want to secure a timely deployment. You can always request to change with 90 days prior notice. And just to give like the overall picture of like how much energy efficiency and hash rate it was increased from the previous model, right? It's quite astonishing, and like I don't see any parallel in the market as of now, right? Goes for the XP Hydro, but I want to take some time to speak a little bit about hydro. We all know like that's where the industry is moving towards, and that's not just the mining industry, the HPC, AI, call it whatever you want, but it's just the most efficient and sustainable method of heat dissipation. And thinking on that, we produced several solutions for the market to choose from. Right here, we are showcasing the HW5, which is a 40 feet container, basically 1.2 megawatts per container, where you can rack to 210 miners inside. But the bottom line is, and I get this question all the time, like, oh, I don't have access to water in my site. Like, what should I do? Well, we have the dry tower solution as well. That it's basically a closed loop system that you can use. We have the 20 feet solution, which is the famous HK3, and right now we just released a new one, which is the HD5, which is a basically a 40 feet container, and we stack the cooling towers above, and it's 1.5 megawatts per container, which is 380 miners per container, which is really good for people who have real estate problems in their site and need to, optimize the space. But the main difference is, and I just want to, oops, call your attention to this, is basically these solutions were designed for specific purposes, right? Sometimes you do not have access to water in your site, but you may not be able to do the dry tower. And the reason for that is dry tower is usually taught to be, or like it was conceived to be used on average yearly temperatures of maximum 95 Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius for those who speak Celsius. And the dry wet tower is actually, the best solution for places with intense heat. And we deployed several of these solutions across the globe, not only here in the US, but in Africa, Latin America. And quite frankly, they speak to, for themselves. And we all saw like who is in the industry for a long time. Like Hydro had I would say a humble beginning, until like I think now finally pick up a lot of traction, not only because of the needs, but also like because it represents a major trend in the whole, like, I would say, computing industry. Um, this is just to, I mean, showcase like the advantages of like a hydro cooling mining farm. It has the lower joules per terahash than air or immersion. It's environmental friendly. It's a mature solution already. We are the seventh generation of our containers. We, you know, went a long way, a lot of improvement, very reliable. And I guess the best part is lower operational costs, right? These machines, they have a longer life cycle, they have lower RMA rates, and yeah, it speaks for itself. And I invite the audience, like if you have or you were considering hydro as a solution, we from Bitmain, we are happy to facilitate a visit to a live mining farm, so you can see the solution, see how it works, and have a real experience, like not through uh, manuals. But speaking about manuals, I also want to call the attention. We just published, and that's very new, mining farm construction guide on our website. It's free. Everyone can go there and look. And it basically explains point by point how to build a hydro mining farm. Very, very comprehensive. Honestly, to my knowledge, one of the best resources out there in the industry to help you start your mining project. And I invite you all to check. It's in the website, free, and the manuals too. Um, just want to bring to you all's attention like some of the good things that hydro and the good impacts that it's causing around the world. And I think a good example here is Ethiopia and Africa, and Bitcoin mining. And I think this is not very well spoken. Um, Actually helps a lot of countries that would not get the same attention from foreign investors to get a good amount of foreign investment. And Ethiopia is a good case. Like we basically, and I speak we as an industry, not as Bitmain, help to create jobs, stabilize the energy grid, and foster renewable energy, and basically connect like these countries on the global stage. And we have other examples here. We all know who they are, but it's a very positive impact that the mining industry brings in the world. Um, this is our immersion model. Also, we have an immersion line. We think the market claimed for immersion products, and we release them. Honestly, the lowest joules per terahash in the market as of now, 13.5 on normal energy mode, and 15 on high energy mode, 380 if you overclock. We at Bitmain, we call overclocking high energy mode, just for reference. Um, and we also developed like basically a one-stop solution. We have our own container where you can book 160 miners. It's just roughly 1.2 megawatts. And of course, like this is also one of our new product lines. We know that many of you are considering some sort of mixed arrangement between HPC and Bitcoin mining. We don't know where the AI industry is going to, how the monetization models will be. We have some directions, right? And we from Bitmain thought, well, like let's give like miners the versatility to keep mining while expanding their business portfolio. And we developed these miners, which is basically like U-shaped, right? Liquid cooling, uh, excellent hash rate with excellent efficiency to help you do this transition. Let's put it like this. And the best part is it's compatible with current data center infrastructure. It doesn't require anything special, like any general solution that you can find in the market for data center building. You you can use our U-form. Also, I would like to introduce you all to the NTRAC solution. This is a very interesting project. It's basically if you have a heat recovery need and you're gonna spend some money on heating, and maybe you want to heat up a house, or I don't know, like you want to use the heat for other purposes, like maybe heat up a pool, open a sauna. I've heard like people even pasteurize beer. Last year in the Mining Disrupt, I was like shocked to learn like people were pasteurizing beer. That's a great use. But yeah, basically like you can use, and you don't have to pay for heating, right? You would just use this as a way of optimizing your costs, but also you can mine and be profitable depending on the miner you are gonna be using. But ultimately, like I would like also to announce a new sales batch that we are releasing uh, for Q4. We're gonna have a special price for it. Um, I invite you all to go to the booth to talk more about it. It's a Q4 delivery, the same thing. We can exchange the miners one-on-one hash rate basis with a 2-month advance notice. So you place a contract now. We can discuss the payment terms, and it would be shipped on Q4. Uh, and that's the availability. But I guess like more importantly, like the message that I want to convey here to the market and to the miners is that if you have a project, um, especially on hydro, please come to us. We're happy to facilitate visits to hydro mining farms so you can see how the technology works. We can help you, or we can offer you resources, good resources like solid, to help on the design and the construction. And depending on the scale we are talking about, we also might be able to help you technical assistance. And the idea here is we really want to service the market as a one-stop solution for mining projects. And I think we are able to do it with a high degree of success and efficiency. And that's all I have for today. Thank you all for the attention, and wish you a happy conference. Let's connect. Please stop by our booth and ask questions. We have a whole team there to service you all. Thank you.